Hi. So, as we know, majority of girls want to have this perfect Instagram-worthy body type, skinny stomach, big butt, flawless skin, and boys, of course, also want to be big, bigger, taller, have wider backs, clear white, white smile, and the list goes on and on. But the list never starts with, I want to look like a person I see in the mirror every day. And that is because social media has created a standard of beauty that is not possible to achieve for everyone. The reason is social media negatively affects teenagers' mental health by comparison and also online bullying. I'm an active user of social media myself, and I realize how social media might affect negatively myself sometimes, and I know some people that were negatively affected by social media as well because they were online bullied or they always compare their lives to the perfect image of another people's lives. And of course, I made a research using academic journals and articles to be sure that I can prove my opinion. So first, I will describe the cause of anxiety from using social media, and then I will present the negative effects of social media apps, and lastly, I will give you some advice to limit time of using social media and advocate against cyberbullying. So the first article that I chose, the author of the article, Tomoniko, agrees that advantage of technology is, of course, that they allow teenagers to stay in contact with each other. It's a constant communication. But sadly, there is always a comparison with one another. A social media comparison pressures teenagers to look a certain way and act by the standard of their peers. Cyberbullying is one of the causes of social anxiety rise. Bullying that happens online may turn into offline bullying, as well as it can turn into exploitations of teenager sexuality. And it doesn't matter which sexes bullying happens between. It doesn't really matter on the gender. Easy accessibility to the knowledge about events and location of friends also causes anxiety between teenagers because they feel left out. They do not feel good enough that they've been left out of these events, that the friends are not hanging out with them. The author of the article, Shahar, mentions a study in the article that tests the effect of social media on person's social anxiety. So researchers used cross-sectional online study in Singapore and tested a mediation pathway linked Instagram use to social anxiety. By the end of the test, there was indicated that social media did not directly affect increase of social anxiety. In fact, it was the social comparison and negative self-image that caused anxiety to rise. So I have just informed you of causations of teenagers' anxiety, and now I will be talking about negative effects of social media apps. So the author of the next article, Karim, states that social media apps have many entertaining and educational benefits, but it can also lead to a worse mental health. The apps that I'm used mostly right now are Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. Twitter is not as popular at the moment, but it is also highly used. So an article that's called Social Media Use and Its Connection to Mental Health, a Systematic Review, has found a number of studies that have found that social media, like Facebook or Instagram, may be related to negative signs and symptoms of depression, anxiety, and stress. People always feel the need to create an image of themselves that would be considered attractive on the media, and they want to be popular. One of the studies in the article of social media use and its connection to mental health, a systematic review, states that amount of time spent online does not increase anxiety or worse depression. It actually depends on how you spend your time on social media. Time on social media can be spent with positive or negative experience. And usually negative experience happens after an overdose of social media. You just being constantly on social media, you look into all those perfect posts on Instagram and Facebook, you see all those perfectly edited pictures, and you start thinking why your life isn't fun as theirs, even though those people posted the pictures of the vacation they had like a month or two ago. But you're thinking, why am I not on vacation right now? The girl edited her picture so her skin looks flawless, and you're looking at the picture and you're thinking, why my skin isn't as perfect as hers? Like, why am I not so perfect? Why am I not so pretty? So of course, sometimes overdose of social media actually can negatively influence teenagers and actually rise their anxiety. So understanding effects of social media can prevent anxiety rise. Next, online bullying can be prevented by advocating against it and not supporting it. So, the ways you can do it is by speaking out if you see cyberbullying. Do not be silent. Speak out if people bully you, if you see other people bullying others. Do not bully others and do not leave negative comments under anyone's post on social media. If you do not like something, just scroll, just ignore it. Do not be a bully. And of course, try to prevent bullying offline. It's very important as well. So you can prevent bullying rise. So in conclusion, I described damage the social media causes, and of course the apps that are kind of like engage in it. And of course, I want to give you an advice to not be a bully, to prevent bullying, advocate against bullying, and of course limit usage of social media at each day, because it's very important. And of course, I would like to say that you need to use your power to make a social media a safe place for everyone, but of course have a balance between real life and social media life. Thank you.